Well, that reminds me, I mean, I kind of wanted to, I'm sure we're going to talk about it anyway. So now that, what's been going on, how's the past year been for your corporate clients? Like, is this the role that you've been playing, or what have you been doing for your corporate clients for the last year?
Well, it's been very interesting. I mean, we've seen a few things. We've seen a lot of M&A activity for sure. So we've got clients that are getting offers for their businesses, maybe because their revenues might be slightly depressed, so they're attractive to a buyer, right? Discount valuations. Or we've got clients that are seeing lots of good deals and they're wanting to acquire businesses. So we've seen a lot of M&A activity for sure, right? Understandably. At the same time, certainly early on in the pandemic, as you can imagine, and we see it all the time with these eviction moratoriums, lots of clients, whether they're landlords, whether they're tenants or otherwise, they're in these real estate relationships. And there was obviously concern about, well, what's going to happen to our revenue? What's going to happen to our employees? How do we manage our bills? How do we manage our business? People really didn't know how long this was going to last or what the impact was going to be, for better or worse, because we've seen clients on both sides of that coin, right? We spend a lot of time doing risk mitigation with clients and that risk analysis, and this is why we ended up giving, quite a few seminars, as about, what the hot topics were at that time. Reviewing contracts, was force majeure really a thing that people could rely on or not? Were there other legal remedies that they needed to consider as part of negotiations or otherwise? So we definitely early on had a lot of risk mitigation, a lot of renegotiation with our clients' vendors or customers or vice versa, or landlords or tenants. A lot of that in the early stages of the pandemic, I would say. And then I think as the dust settled, as people sort of knew where they stood and how this was going to play, and as they were able to pivot, right? So one thing I do a lot of is, as a general counsel, is, I thankfully have had the privilege of advising so many clients from many different cultures, different countries, different backgrounds, different industries. I've seen clients succeed and fail and everything in between. And so I really try to use what I hope would be valuable experience and expertise for clients to maybe help them look at their business where they thought they were having problems and see how they could maybe pivot, and that's something I was doing and have been doing during the pandemic, and I used to do beforehand, right? My role is to add value to a client rather than just be a cost center. I think that's another important thing as a corporate attorney. You don't want to just be seen as this drain on a business. They're really looking for you for good advice that can help them hopefully make money, So I think that's sort of the life cycle of what we did over the past 12 months: mitigation to advisory and pivoting to potential acquisition, and kind of just move with what's now the new norm, right? In many respects.